They say time heals everything. I'm 52, and I still feel the sting every time her name pops up. Tom, it's been years. Emily called, Michael said over the phone yesterday. My heart froze. Why now? I asked. Don't know. She sounded different. I hadn't heard from her in decades. Not since she walked away, leaving nothing but memories and broken dreams. Jake glanced at me. Dad, who's Emily? Someone from my past, I said, forcing a smile. He's only 25, never really knew her. Sometimes I wonder if she ever thinks about me, or if I'm just a shadow in her story. I'm just a man, haunted by a love that slipped through my fingers, still standing alone in the silence she left behind. I can't believe you did this, I said, voice shaking. You took my job. The one I worked my whole life for. Emily's laugh was cold. It wasn't like that, Tom. You don't understand. Then explain. Because from where I'm standing, you stabbed me in the back. She paused, then said quietly, I was scared. Scared I'd fail if I didn't try harder. You had your chance and blew it. Blow it. You lied to me, Emily. Told me the offer was lost, while you took it. I did what I had to do. That was the last straw. So, this was all a game to you. No game. Survival. Her words cut deeper than any betrayal. I realized then she wasn't just selfish. She was broken, driven by pride and fear. And I was left picking up the pieces she didn't care to mend. I don't know if I can keep going, I told Jake one night. He looked at me, worried. Dad, you're not alone. We'll get through this. But I pushed him away. You don't understand. She ruined everything. Days later, Michael called. Tom, you're letting her win by staying down. I feel broken, I admitted. I don't know if I want to fight. Fighting doesn't mean violence. It means reclaiming your life. You're stronger than you think. I sat in silence, the weight crushing me. Maybe I can try. For Jake, if not myself. Michael's voice softened. That's all it takes. One step. Hope was a flicker, weak but real. For the first time since the betrayal, I wondered if I could rise, if I could heal and become more than the man she left behind. I could ruin her, I said to Michael. Make her pay for what she did. He shook his head. And lose yourself in the process. I don't know. Revenge feels like the only way. Later, I heard she's struggling, losing deals, friends turning away. So her perfect life's a lie, I told Jake. Does that help? He asked quietly. No. It just hurts. Then I met Sarah at the cafe. She said, I get it. Betrayal cuts deep. But holding on only poisons you. Easy to say, I replied. No, it's choice. Revenge or healing. Her words stayed with me. I thought, maybe it's time to stop fighting her and start fighting for me. I'd let karma play its part, and focus on rebuilding my life, one painful step at a time. Did you hear about Emily? Michael asked. Something about a scandal at her company. Yeah. Friends say she's losing support fast. I nodded. Feels like karma's catching up. Don't let it consume you, Tom. That path's dangerous. I'm not celebrating. Just watching. Jake smiled one evening. Dad, you seem lighter lately. I'm trying, son. Trying to move forward. He reached out. We can rebuild, together. I swallowed the lump in my throat. I pushed you away before. I'm sorry. Jake shook his head. We all make mistakes. Michael's words echoed, reminding me to focus on my own life, not her downfall. Karma was quiet, slow, but real. And I was learning to forgive, starting with myself. My phone buzzed. Tom, it's Emily. Can we talk? I stared at the screen, heart pounding. Why now? I typed back. Need closure. Please. I agreed. We met at a quiet cafe. She looked older, tired. I'm sorry, she said, voice trembling. For everything. I was scared, selfish. Why didn't you tell me? I was afraid to lose you. But I lost myself instead. Her eyes filled with tears. I carried this guilt every day, she whispered. I took a breath. I won't lie, it still hurts. But I want to understand, not hate. She nodded. For the first time, I saw her not as a betrayer, but a broken woman. We parted with uneasy peace. Maybe forgiveness wasn't forgetting, but choosing to live beyond the pain. I'm opening my own place, I told Michael. He smiled. That's the Tom I know. It's scary, I admitted. But I have to try. Jake clapped me on the back. Proud of you, Dad. Sarah stopped by the shop one day. Looks amazing. Thanks. Your support means a lot. She laughed softly. We've both been through hell. Maybe we can help each other heal. I'd like that. Late at night, I sat alone, thinking. I almost lost everything, I whispered. But here I am, still standing. Michael called. You're stronger than you think. I smiled, feeling it true this time. Thanks for believing in me. I was no longer the broken man Emily left behind. This was my chance to reclaim my life and maybe, finally, find peace. I stood where we once dreamed, by the ocean, wind cold against my skin. Emily, I whispered, I still love you. But this time, it didn't hurt. I pulled out a letter. Dear Emily, I'm letting go, not because I stopped loving you, but because I need to live. I folded it carefully. Michael asked, will you send it? I have to. Jake said, closure matters. I walked to the mailbox, heart heavy but free. No reply needed, I told myself. Later, Sarah smiled. You've changed. Maybe, I said. Or maybe I'm just finally free. Love doesn't always end neatly. Sometimes, it's the strength to keep living, even when the heart still aches. And that's how I chose to live, still loving, still moving forward.